What's up, guys? Welcome to Let It Be Heard. We're doers of the word, not hearers only. I'm your host, Jaden Heard, and today we're going to be reacting to this video put out on TikTok, and it was an interview from Judge Joe Brown owning Kamala Harris's history. It's so good. Every black person should see it for sure. But everyone should see it, but everyone in the black community needs to see this video. It is so good. It is golden. I love it so much. Check it out.
I gotta ask you about Kamala Harris. How you feel about her? You a fan of hers?
She's a piece of shit. I was in California. She lacked professional competence, and she worked on it by hiking up her hemline when she needed influence rather than researching. I was out in California for 15 years doing my show when she was at her peak, and she had a reputation amongst the trial lawyers of being lazy. She just hike her skirt up and try to flirt, and she wasn't that good in the courtroom, if not pretty bad in the courtroom. So I'm not surprised at what she does. She's 60 years old, and I think listening to her word salad and the way she talks, I think she's got early onset dementia and also some problems with...
I paused that at 111, but dude, bro said she's got early stage dementia. He said anytime that she wants to do something, she would just hike her skirt up. So Judge Joe Brown, if y'all know who that is, I mean, he's from out of California, actually, where Kamala was, and so he worked pretty closely with her. Well, not closely with her, but closely with a lot of her colleagues, and they were in the same kind of spheres. And so, anyway, Judge Joe Brown ain't playing, bro. I love the way he talks too. He's just so like laid back. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Let's keep watching.
Menopausal complications. That's that, you see, today is going to be tomorrow, so since it's going to be tomorrow, today we have tomorrow, which is why we are now. Like, what did you say? They have something in mind, but they cannot cognate getting all the way through it, which is why she's famous for this word salad garbage, and she doesn't make a bit of sense. I think since she's only 60, she's actually on a worse track than Biden was. Biden is 20-some years older than her, and he has been senile for a long time. Now, about 5 or 6 years ago, when did they start ramping up to do this? 2019. Okay, I was saying Biden has been a failure his whole adult career, a second-rate, third-string player. He's in the game, so he wants to make a name for himself. I considered him for years poor trailer park, urban trailer park trash. And he's a crook. He's a third stringer. Now, what I said he was going to do is he probably wants to claim fame for being the first person to see to it that a woman got to be president. And what I predicted, I'm slightly wrong on it, was that he was going to get in, try to get elected, and if he got one term, try to get elected for a second one. And then halfway through his term, when he had served 2 years, to retire or resign in her favor. So under the 22nd Amendment, what happens is she can serve for the final 2 years for somebody and then be elected twice more. So that woman would be able to serve 10 years, second only to Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who got elected to 4 terms before they put the amendment in place so you couldn't. Now, that said, I think, and my major at UCLA was political science, my analysis is they picked the weakest somebody they could as a figurehead, somebody who had some apparent minority status, which she does not. And what goes on is that you get her, everybody that is everybody would be afraid to go against her because of what she can pass herself off as. and then you get somebody that's easy to control.
Yeah. 357 is when I pause it. But this man is hitting the nail on the head. I mean, absolutely. You get a weak leader, Kamala Harris. Everyone knows she's weak. No one actually likes her. Let's just be honest. And now, again, like, she's a chameleon. She's the supposed minority candidate that will save our country, will save the black community. Can you people just wake up for a second? She's the vice president right now. When she says she's going to fix the problems in our country, where do those problems come from? Because last time I checked, for the last 4 years, she's been in office. I'm going to help vote for me to get in office, and I'm going to help fix our problems, says the lady in office. Bro, what? Are we dumb? Are we stupid? Like, bro. Like, make it make sense. She's been vice president for the last 3.5 years. And in my opinion, Joe Biden hasn't been running the country. There's no way. I mean, anyone objective, even especially now, y'all can see now that he hasn't been running the country. And if Kamala Harris isn't running the country, according to you leftists, who is? Because I haven't seen Joe Biden in about 2 months, ever since he dropped out. So who's running our country? If it's not Kamala Harris, who is? Who has been? I need some names. But this is gospel truth right here. What he's saying, like, absolutely. This is the plan, to get Kamala Harris in, so she can, she checks all those little boxes. Supposedly, allegedly, she's allegedly a woman, allegedly black, allegedly Indian. Who knows even anymore? Who knows? Anyway, let's let him cook. 357.
Because she is becoming incoherent, and because she's always tried to do the casting couch to get where she wants. Now, the problem...
By the way, casting couch means, like... No, I'm not going to say that.
The problem is that'll get somebody to a certain level quickly. But you can't get past that level if you don't have competence and talent. So my thing about it is if I'm crude about it, in this city years ago, I used to represent a whole bunch of pimps and hoes, and I know a hoe when I see one. And I say this, I don't care, women, you do what you want to do if you want to have recreational sex, but when you do the casting couch or anything else for professional purposes to get paid or advance, you a hoe. And she's old hoe. And the problem is what is she supposed to do?
Hey, 450, but he's telling it how it is. He's telling it how it is. Y'all may not like it. Hey, at least you know what he's saying, and it's true. He's saying what he believes is true. All right, he ain't holding back at all. 450.
Somebody, one of her sycophant slaves, comes up and unwraps her in a carpet naked at Putin's feet, and he says, "Oh yeah, I'm Julius Caesar." He said, "No, I got better stuff here already. Plus, I don't want you anyway, you old woman. Get on up."
Absolutely, man. I mean, that's that's so good. Judge Joe Brown, man. They need to get this man back on television if he's not, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But anyway, what do you guys think about that? Comment down below. Do you believe these stories about Kamala Harris hiking up her shirt or skirt? I mean, it is true. I mean, he did come out and say it, but she did. It is alleged that she did. She got her big break in politics by doing some inappropriate stuff with who she was working for, and so. But anyway, yeah. By the way, go check out my merch, letitbeheard.store. It's good quality stuff. Most of the shirts are 100% cotton. Most. I can't promise some of the colors, but if you get neutral colors and some other like common colors, of course, then those are 100% cotton for you guys that care about that stuff. But it's good stuff. Okay, you're supporting the show. and of course it all goes back into improving the show and making everything better on here. So it is the forefront of funding this show. So go support my merch. Also check out Patriot Mobile. They are a affiliate marketing with the show as well. They're great. They're the only Christian conservative wireless company out on the market right now. PatriotMobile.com/Heard. If you use my code Heard, you get a free activation. And all of their funds goes back into Patriot Mobile, or it goes straight to life issues that you care about, such as the pro-life issue, military, veterans, first responder heroes, all those people. If you want to support them, do that. The good thing about Patriot Mobile is that they have all 3 of your major networks as well. So you get to keep your phone, you keep your number, you keep your same network, except your money's going to causes that you love, not causes that you hate. Anyway, that'll be the video, my friends. Thank you guys for watching. I love y'all. Have a good rest of your week, and God bless. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and X. And be sure to hit that follow button and that join button if you're here on Rumble. It'll take you over to our local channel where you can further support the show and get access to additional content. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and that like button. And if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever you're listening on, give us a 5-star rating and share with your friends and family. Again, thank you guys so much, and God bless.